So I'm Nicole Jaruzel. This is my husband, Andrew. We have he's 9 now, year-old son, and we just adopted Christian, who's 12, and Maureen, who is also 9. We started our journey last July, and we always knew we wanted to have more kids than just Grayson. I had a horrible pregnancy and a couple of health issues between the two of us, and it kind of prevented us from having kids. So we started exploring the option of adoption. And so we contacted Adoption Option in Midland to get some information, and they instantly got the ball rolling for us. The workers, Sarah and Amanda, have been tremendous help for us. We originally started our journey for 1 child, but when we were approached on 2, we jumped on the idea. We met them in January, had our first visit at a bowling alley. We met Amanda, our worker, there, and she made the process super smooth. She told us what to expect, how to act, what we should bring, just everything that we needed. That was a visit on a Monday. Loved the kids, instant connection. I think all in all, our meet and greets were great. We had really great ones. The meet and greet with the kids, I would say, is the most nerve-wracking thing ever. I have never in my life been on like a blind date, I would say. And I feel like that's what it was. And I feel like I went into it.
It's kind of like speed dating.
It is. I didn't want to go in and be like showboating my family. I didn't want to do that. I wanted them to understand who we were and be completely ourselves. And so I remember walking in and thinking, what are these kids gonna think of me? Are they gonna think I'm cool? Are they gonna think I'm a nice person? Like, is it gonna be an instant bond? Like, we had an idea of what they looked like, but how are they gonna act? Like, are they gonna hate me right away? And they walked in, and Maureen was a little standoffish. She kind of stayed down on the bowling alley a little bit, didn't really talk to us a whole lot. And then she asked to see pictures. And that was one thing that Adoption Option highly suggested, was bring an album of pictures of your family and your house and like your school and your town and pets if you have any, just so they can kind of get an idea of what your family dynamic is. And so we opened that book, and she did not leave my side. She went through every page of that book. That kind of took the nervousness down, because we were able to express who we are. And so I would highly suggest that for people. Bring a book about you. It just helps a lot. And I think the one thing that was hard for us when we would do our meets, as we would do them, we did a couple in a week, and then we'd go up for basketball games, and we'd watch Christian in basketball and sit with Mo, or we'd take him out to dinner on a school night, just different things like that. The first night they spent the night with us, I think going back was difficult. And I remember telling Andrew when we got in the car after we dropped him off after that first night, I was like, is this what divorced people think? Because I can't do this. I can't be this person of giving my kid back. Like, I can't do this. We can't do this for very long. And I remember calling Amanda and saying, we got to speed this up, because I can't keep dropping them off. It's breaking my heart. They moved in with us February 24th. It was a huge day for us. They were super excited. We knew that they were ours the minute they moved in. They just connected with us, and we really connected with them. Adoption Option made it possible to move that fast, and they knew we wanted the kids immediately with us. And so they jumped through a lot of hoops to make it all happen. They also made it possible for the kids to see a nationally certified trauma therapist. Our insurance and their insurance wouldn't allow them to see this therapist, but Adoption Option knew that this was going to be the right fit for them. So they jumped in and covered the co-pays for us until they got on our commercial insurance after they were adopted. That was a big deal for us, because we knew these kids needed it, and Adoption Option pushed to make it happen. Adoption was finalized August 3rd. We had one of the most packed courtrooms in Aranet County. Adoption Option was there again. Amanda brought me flowers. She just made the whole day like super easy.
Adoption day or whatever, we knew that it would complete our family is we knew we always wanted more than one child or whatever, and Grayson was always begging for another sibling. He always wanted a big girl, he always said. So when the two of them were brought forth to us or whatever, we just instantly fell in love with it, and we know that that is going to complete our family now. Moving forward, we are a huge supporter of, helping anybody, want to go down this process of adopting out of foster care. It's an amazing journey.
So when I talk to people about adoption option, I talk to them about how giving and how strong their foundation is. They really care about the kids. They care about what happens to the kids. I still get text messages from the workers right now. How are the kids doing? How's school going? How are they adjusting? Can you please send me a picture? That to me is a family organization. That to me is something that I would give everything to continue. So if you're looking for something, if you're looking to contribute to a child, I would 100% contribute to adoption option. They put everything into these kids, and these kids deserve everything, and that's exactly what adoption option stands for. Is they want families to grow, and they want these kids to be able to succeed in life, and that is the most important thing, I think, to us.
Finding their forever home.
Mm-hmm.